Oh,
did you want
the keister?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Keister.
I was trying to work up the courage to knock on your door and talk to you, and I did it, okay?
What was it? I mean, was it platonic coworker friend stuff? Or was it more personal?
It was more personal.
Look, Pat, you don't know me very well. But I'm going to tell you about myself, okay? I'm from Stockton, California. And not many people know this about me, and I keep it very private. But before I got this show, I used to work as an erotic masseuse.
Is that what you were doing over on Gilligan's Island?
And my hobby, what used to be competing in wet t-shirt contests. Okay, but I passed that, Pat. And I realized when we went out for that drink that you didn't ask one thing about me.
I did.
So do you really want to get to know me?
Well, actually, those things were kind of enticing, so... But, you know, Catherine, to be serious, those sound like fun hobbies, but I'm sorry I didn't ask you more about yourself. I really should have, because you're a very interesting person.
Thank you, Pat. We're very lucky to have you here on this show.
Look, Catherine, after this show, maybe we can go out again and grab a cup of coffee and I can ask you about your history with dating relationships and whatnot.
Yeah, I'd like that. And maybe we could, you know, pretend that we've been seeing each other for a year and just talk about how that might go, too.
I like that.
So yeah, Chet, so listen, I've been watching this whole show play out, and I was about to jump on the stage here and do that make-believe thing and be the brother zombie that came out of the grave, you know?
That makes sense.
After seeing that guy over there and her and everything, I'm gonna go to Canada.
Listen, you can be your own man, Bobby. You know, I'm sorry that I left. I left you when you were still in school. I left you with Dad. I know he was hard. But I don't want to be like Dad either. I don't want to force you to do anything.
You're not like him. I mean, I say I'll go, but that's gonna make me a coward, you know.
I don't think it makes you a coward to not. If you believe in it, then do what you believe in. That's what I'm saying. I'll support you and love you no matter what.
Maybe I can start a new life, you know. I can go somewhere new, have a new career or something.
Maybe you could.
I could go to Wallkill, New York, and be a cow inseminator.
I hear there's a real demand for that in Wallkill.
Yeah, then I could learn a skill like farting the alphabet, you know.
I've heard you.
Yeah.
You can already get up to the letter H.
You know, I should probably grab there's a bus. No,
Wait, before you go. This watch. You know this watch.
That was Grandpa's watch.
That's right.
Wait, he gave it to you?
He gave it to me because he said, "You're the only hope for our family." Everyone else is unworthy of this watch. And I said, "Thank you, Grandpa," and I took it. And I thought he was right until today.
That means a lot. And you know, no matter where I go, even if I end up going to Nam or whatever, this watch will be protected. If I had to carry this watch with me, any place, anywhere, I would pass it down to my kid. I'm gonna call him Butch.
Now, yeah, let's get all the contestants back in their seats.
We only have about 10 more minutes left
Yeah,
in our
we
show
are.
tonight.
Gonna jump to the last chances round. Tell me when the cameras are rolling.
3, 2, 1.
All right, and welcome back to the mating game, folks. Very quick check-in with the studio audience. How you're feeling about the contestants. Contestant number 1. And number 2. And number 3. All right, ladies. Well, we're moving on to the last chances round. Your last chance to sway Chet here over to your side. You've all had your fair share of problems. Let's see if we can hash them out. We are going to pretend as if you've been into this relationship, let's say 3 years deep. And Chet, take it away, pal.
All right. Contestant number 1, Gloria. We've been together 3 years. Do you imagine that we're starting to plan our wedding, or?
I think we're starting to really enjoy our monthly trips here and there.
Where are you right now, Gloria?
Right now we're in Las Vegas. And it's a real fun place.
I do seem to love Vegas.
And you showed me, you took me to the Hoover Dam and you showed me how all the intricate plumbing works there.
Oh my gosh. It's a real mind blower, that Hoover Dam. You know what provides power to all of Los Angeles? All of this, thanks to the Hoover Dam.
It's amazing. And I realized when you were showing me that, I thought, Chet, he's so smart and so handsome. What am I thinking? I don't need to have my papa always with me. And I want to go places with you, and I want to live life with you, and I think I can find a good home to put papa in.
Oh.
Fort Gay has a couple of nice facilities that are like assisted living, they say.
So you'd still want to live in Fort Gay?
No. Chet, I'm ready to let it go.
Wow. I pick up what you're putting down.
Let's see you two go there. Where are you going together? Take each other by the hand and walk.
Oh, Chet.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Gloria. Enjoy your time in the assisted living facility.
You treat him well. I'll be back and
I hear
checking on him.
Jello
And
Thursdays.
You know what? As a fun treat for the mating game, your father, Mr. Gloria, apparently, or whatever his legal name, wins a lifetime supply of adult diapers.
Where do you want our first trip to be now that you're unencumbered, you know, leaving all this behind?
Where do you want to go, Chet? You tell me.
Well, I've always wanted to go to Walla Walla, Washington, because of all the W's.
Let's do it. Let's buy a car and drive there.
Let's hitchhike.
Oh,
That's what all the cool kids are doing, right?
let's get backpacks.
Oh my gosh. That sounds smelly,
Well,
but I want to be smelly with you.
let's do it.
All right, why don't you take a seat, Gloria? Well, we got a little peek into what your life might look like if you pick Gloria. Let's hop on over to Lorinda.
Hitchhiking road hippies. That sounds fun.
You are 3 years into your relationship, and there's still a little wedge in it. His name is Randy, and he's much in the face, Chet. Let's see if we can work through that.
Yeah, I think my orbital socket might actually be broken.
Well, okay, Chet, we've been together for 3 years, and I've
Yeah.
been looking at your plumber's crack
I
for
was-
that long.
I was really proud of you when I imagined that you had to get that restraining order on Randy so he couldn't come within 100 meters of us.
I wouldn't pay no attention to it. I'd come back,
You're gonna get arrested.
only to tell you something.
Well, there's
What the hell? One pinky, lady.
Randy, don't
Look,
threaten her.
the truth is, I came back to tell you I met someone else.
Who did you meet?
Someone that I just recently fell in love with after I learned she was a professional masseuse.
I'm in love with somebody else.
I don't care, I'm gonna stalk you.
All right, Randy, you got 1 minute before I kick you the hell out of here.
Anyway, Lorraine, I just want you to know that I never did like your singing.
Hey.
But I loved you. Wow, without even the sigh. But I did love you. But I'm never gonna darken your door again. So if you can find love with that man, I hope you do. Shut the hell up.
I just want to know, after 3 years of our pretend relationship and the stalker, would you love me?
I think I could. I mean, we'd have to be engaged. I know you're an old-fashioned lady, so I imagine I proposed to you already. You have the date set, and you picked out. We're gonna have an announcement in Mississippi where your parents are from, and of course we'll get married in Los Angeles, I imagine, right?
Berkeley.
Berkeley? Down to this tinsel town?
Because we started to protest war.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we did.
I
Geez,
think
I hope the war isn't still raging on 4 years from now.
what went on at People's Park. Would you be there with me?
I would.
Would you listen to my horrible singing?
Baby, it's not about how well you sing. It's the fact that you do sing.
All right, well, we are running short on time, Lorinda. Why don't you take a seat? All right, well, she seems like the sweetheart of the audience. Let's see if we can bring it home. Diane, it's your turn up at the bat.
It's been 3 years already. Can you believe it?
I can. I mean, it's like we've been married this whole time.
It does feel that way, you know?
I'm so proud of you, the way you've been willing to let me go for long times. And
I just look at this pen and don't imagine all of those sweaty Italian bodies on the beach. All their muscles and really well sculpted body hair.
Well, sorry, 1 second there. Continue.
But it's been.
Oh, no, Chet, it started to rain. You two need to quickly find cover in a very romantic-looking shed.
look, that shed over there. No, protect us.
It is romantic. It's like an arbor.
The sound of the rain patting off the tin roof, you two huddling close.
Oh, look, there's a little fireplace and it's lit.
Oh my goodness. A bottle of champagne. Chilling just beside it.
Oh, was it there? Someone was expecting us.
Well, I set this up for you. Will you?
Of course I will. I love champagne.
All right, well, Folks, we have reached the end of our show. We are at the Make Up Your Mind round. That is right. Chet, you are going to have to make a decision on who you are going to spend the rest of your life with now. But first, we're going to have you eliminate one of these three contestants. So, Chet, who is the first one you are sending home?
All right. Contestant number 2, Lorinda. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought we really had something. You know, we really vibed on all sorts of levels. But I can tell when you look at Randy that there's still something there. I mean, on our 1-year pretend anniversary, you were sobbing when you saw him crippled and back from the war. Strong, strong cripple that he is. And because I've really grown to love you, I think you should pursue that. And don't forget to keep singing. To hell with all those people who keep telling you it's awful.
Thank you for bringing that up. I want you to sing this song with me.
We don't have the rights.
We shall overcome. We shall overcome.
That was the song you were first singing.
Shall overcome someday.
All right, that's just awful. Come on. I'm sorry, everybody.
Well, folks, we learned a valuable lesson. If you stalk someone long enough, they will finally apparently. All right, well, you have 2 ladies left, Chet, but only 1 hole in your heart to fill. That means you gotta toss one out like the old bathwater. Who are you? Eliminating minutes.
Diane? Gloria? Gloria?
Yes.
Diane? I'm sorry, Gloria.
Oh,
Listen, it just didn't feel authentic when you stopped bringing your father on our vacations. I mean, I know I hated it. It was awful and really hurt our sex life, to be frank. I could never get into it, even when he had his earplugs and eye patch on. You know? He was literally still in the room. I thought it was weird. But what it did teach me is how important family is to you. And I can't come between that. So I broke him out of his home and I put him back in yours.
Chet. I'm sorry this didn't work out, but I do need to confide in you.
Please.
Look, when we were on that trip to Boise, I was noticing your brother. And to tell you the truth, I sort of developed a thing for Bobby.
Yeah, I'm here.
Bobby!
I gotta wash my hands real quick. My new job.
You gotta have good technique for that.
Okay.
All right, double check Mr. Ed, folks. Come on.
Diane, will you be my mate for life?
I will be your mate for life. I love you.
I love you too. Let's get some champagne.
No.
You two have just won a fabulous 1-night, 2-day stay in fabulous Stockton, California. we have. I've been your host, Pat McKeister, and let's give them a good old mating game goodbye.
My friends, thank you so much. One more surprise for you. It's a wig! Holy moly. Friends, our costumes, our original theme music, and our beautiful set were created and designed for you respectively by Nikki Vilas, Erastus Roxley, The mating game was conceived and directed by Valerie-Yield-on-Green. My name is Ken Adams. I'm the artistic director of Synergy Theater. Thank you so much for being here. You are an awesome audience. I'm going to tell you 3 things, and then we're all going to go out and find love. Number 1, Synergy Theater. Also, in addition to doing these live shows, we teach classes. If you think improvisation is fun, it is. If you think you could do it, you can. If you're interested in learning and having some fun improvising, then go to synergytheater.com, find out all about our classes. When you're there, check out our podcast. Synergy Theater has a podcast called Improv in Practice with Synergy Theater, where this amazing host and producer, Sarah Wilson, interviews improv students and improv practitioners all over the world to find out about their improv journey and how it affects their life. So go find Improv in Practice with Synergy Theater. If you had fun tonight, and I hope you did, come back. We have another show tomorrow afternoon, and then all next weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's always brand new, always improvised, and always based on your suggestions. We are a 501c3 organization heavily dependent upon the kindness of our patrons for being able to afford all of these things. Eileen Tungman is very expensive. If you are of a mind to help us out, we'd appreciate it. There's a box on your way out. Take a couple of bucks and throw it in there. It means a lot to us. Or if you have the means and you'd like to make a more sizable donation, grab one of those envelopes over there, write us a nice check and put it in the mail. We'd appreciate it very much. You folks are amazing. You are loved and lovable. Good night.